Happy Eve of Diwali. This is one of my favorite conferences, and we're doing a special taping today so that our community outside past Pacific Ashtanga walls can also be with us and celebrate Diwali, which is tomorrow. And for those of you that are new to this holiday, this is the Indian New Year. It's Diwali, or in some places in India called Deepavali, and it means Festival of the Lights. It has to do with the story of Rama and Sita being exiled, and they're coming back after 14 years in the forest to their beautiful village of Ayodhya, and all the people that love them welcoming them back by lighting lanterns along the streets. And the symbolism is to come from darkness to light for a new year. And so India has all these beautiful rituals and special things that they do to prepare for the new year that we want all of you to join us in preparing for. So the eve of Diwali, we've kind of had a few days to prepare for this before today, but one of the most important things is that we prepare by cleaning our homes and getting our businesses and anything that feels messy or anything that feels unsettled or not clean, that we take care of that to prepare for the new, fresh beginning that we're about to have. So it's not too late. Tuesday night to clean your houses, clean your offices, straighten up files. We always take care of unfinished business. So in India, that means you take care of your books, you pay debts. If there's someone you have unfinished business with, I feel like this is really important too, to make that right, or to speak something that you feel like you really need to say that feels unsettled or unfinished to you. And then the ritual in India is to prepare your home, which we talked about a little bit before as being very symbolic of your whole life, your home and your doorway. So your home on the eve of will be lit with candles, nice and clean and lit with candles to represent your coming into a new year, going from darkness to light. And also the house is filled with fresh flowers. So we have our marigolds here, which is a traditional Indian New Year flower. It's a traditional Indian flower. They're bright, and again, they represent like joy and new beginnings. So any store that you go to will have marigolds this time of year, trust me. So now you'll understand why there are marigolds in your grocery stores. But get some bright flowers, daisies and mums, whatever, sunflowers that represent to you brightness and new beginnings and joy. And in the tradition, it's not just like you have one big bouquet plopped on your living room table, but that you spread them all throughout the house, that the candles and the flowers are all throughout the house. So I have little bud vases and little glasses and stuff that have every single room, your bathroom, your bedroom, your kitchen, your living room, and my family used to have something we called the junk room. So even your neglected like little spaces need to be cleaned a little bit and have some flowers and also a candle lit for the eve of. And then the other tradition, which is always fun, is on the day of, which will be Wednesday, will be the first day of Diwali. It's a 5-day celebration. We always in India wear something new. So you might get a new sari, the men might get a new shirt, kids might get a new outfit. So for us it's always fun to think of today's the day you need to shop for that new shirt or that new outfit, or even something like we get rid of the skanky old towels and get a fresh set of towels for the new year, something fun like that to prepare. For the Shala, we always have a little extra stuff that we do as part of our traditions. This is our first new year that we celebrate here of the 3, and this really is one of my favorites. So I like to ask all of you out there in the extended family to join us in this preparation for our puja. So we'll prepare tonight by getting our journal out from last year. And I don't have all my journals with me, but I brought my Love Big journal, and it's always beautiful for me. I opened my journal to see what intentions I had set last year at Diwali. And as I was opened the page, what came out first was all the things that I was grateful for. So the first part of the tradition then is to just express your gratitude for everything. So you want to be grateful for people, situations, even things that might have felt really hard for you last year are still things that we can be grateful for on the other side of it, that we found strength through. So I ask that you begin your preparation tonight by opening your journal and looking at last year and seeing what you were grateful for last year and what intentions you set. Then for me, quite naturally, my journals are very much alive. They have stickers and quotes and lyrics and pictures and things glued that I came upon that as I open it, I can't help but like want to look through and see like, oh, there was that quote last year, or oh, there's that picture of when I was in Mammoth, or it's just, it like comes alive for me, and I start remembering things that were so on our path of what's next sometimes that we stop at this time of year to really be quiet and reflect on what has happened in our past year and what brings us to where we are right now. So, you know, this past semester we've been studying space training, and that's all about creating this little space of quiet in between where we cannot be in action, but where we can sit in possibility of making good choices for ourselves. And I was saying that for me, one of the ways I space train is I do a morning puja, and that sets my intention for the day. And when I do that, I feel like my day is always better because I've sat quietly, I've sat what I want to bring into my life, and it always brings blessings to me when I start my day with intention. And so this New Year's is sort of a way for us to have like a bigger meditation, a bigger puja, a bigger space training when our busy life, and we're like, oh, it's the new year. So I stop. It's like a stop sign in the road, and in that stop I pause and I ask myself, well, how did I get here? That sounds like a Talking Heads song. But we kind of look back over our shoulders and look through our journals and say, like, what happened to me this year? How did I get to where I'm feeling right now and where I am in my life right now? It's beautiful, really important. As well, I think it's important for us to hold that space of gratitude for the year as we look and see, where do I want to go this year? What intention do I want to bring into my life? You know, we might be looking ahead of us saying, am I going to climb that mountain this year? Am I going to go to the ocean this year and go on an adventure? Am I going to just stay true to this path? It's an easy path, and I need an easy, wide path this year. Those are just metaphors for your life and your hero's journey, and it's a new chapter. We're turning the page. What do you want to bring into your life? So tonight, spend some time with gratitude. Spend some time in your journal with what you want to bring into your life this year. And when you wake up in the morning, it's a new day, wear your new outfit and enjoy the next 5 days of, for me, I continue cleaning, I continue my fresh flowers, I continue sometimes adding little intentions. And then for us here at Pacific Ashtanga Yoga Shala, we'll have our puja on Sunday, and we'll be doing prayer threads and candles and intentions as a community as well, and we welcome you to join us, and we'll include that in our conference for next week. So your quotes for this week, I have 2 quotes for you as you set your intentions for the new year. The first one is by Dorian Israel, who's an Ashtanga teacher, from her book called Unbound. The world is forever static, precise, dependable, predictable, fixed, and logical. You, however, are radiant, imaginative, expressive, impetus, totally alive, undulating creative energy. You are the cause, and the world is your effect. And I love this one, Debbie Thomas. I feel a kindred spirit to her. I tell people, I'm too stupid to know what's impossible. I have ridiculously large dreams, and half the time, they come true. As always, we welcome you to be part of this beautiful community here at the Shala and join us in celebrating the Indian New Year, Diwali. Namaste.